Good morning.
Good morning, Herr Director.
Fräulein Professor, you're looking very fit.
I've been for a walk in the mountains.
That's what I ought to do, but somehow I don't seem to get up early enough.
Oh, you're working too hard. Every night till so late.
It's finished.
No, how wonderful.
At 3 o'clock this morning, I laid down my pen. At last, the great work on ancient history that the world has been waiting for is ready for the publishers.
Oh, Stephen, I'm so happy for you.
Oh, I couldn't have done it without your help.
Oh, the stupid little research I did.
Oh, no, I'm grateful for all you contributed. You, walking over?
No, my first class isn't till 9.
All right, I'll see you at recess.
Oh, there you are, Tony. Thank you.
Some men are so stupid.
Meaning anyone in particular?
Meaning the Herr Director.
The Herr Director is a very brilliant man.
He's blind.
Tony, so very nice of you.
Here he is, year after year, with his nose in the clouds, running the school, teaching history and writing books, and he don't even see what's going on around him.
What is going on around him?
Oh, all sorts of things. For example, you.
Me?
Every morning you come here and tidy up this room.
Well, it needs a woman's touch.
Yes, but who gets the credit for it? Me. He thinks I bring him spring flowers. Flowers. I wonder what kind of a man he thinks I am.
The thing that makes history interesting is the human element. It isn't so important to know that the Battle of Philippi was fought in 42 BC as it is to know why it was fought. We've seen how, after the Battle of Philippi, Antony and Octavius might have divided the world between them. But Mark Antony felt that his portion of the world was well lost for love, at which point history becomes very human indeed. But unfortunately, the great romantics are seldom practical men. And in the end, Caesar defeated Mark Antony, both on land and on sea, as we shall see in our next lecture. But before I close, I must read you one of Antony's dying speeches from Shakespeare's Antony and Cleopatra. I am dying, Egypt, dying. Only I hear importune death awhile, until of many thousand kisses, the poor last, I lay upon thy lips. You see, Antony had fallen upon his sword so that he should not be taken prisoner. And now he begs Cleopatra to remember him as he had once been in her thoughts. That's all for today.
Dr. Dominique,
Yes?
could you tell me a good book about Mark Antony?
So you're interested in Mark Antony?
Yes. I loved your lecture. You make everything seem so exciting.
That's very kind of you. Yes, let me see. There's Henkel's Life of Mark Antony.
How do you spell it, please?
I'll write it down for you. There you are. You'll find it rather a complete work. 3 volumes.
They have it in the library?
No, but I'll be glad to lend it to you. I have it at home.
Oh, thank you. I could stop by your cottage and pick it up.
No. I'll bring it to class tomorrow.
Am I being an awful bother?
Not at all.
It will seem strange not to come for your lectures anymore. Up to next week.
Yes. There's always something sad about graduation. I've been here so long, I suppose I'm getting an old sentimentalist about the school.
Oh, but you're not old.
It's nice of you to say so. No, but it makes me feel old when I think... When you first came to us, 4 years ago, a little girl.
I wasn't a little girl. I was 15.
Think of it. An old woman of 15. I remember you as you looked then. You had a little, what do you call it there?
A spit girl.
Yes.
I was so proud of that spit girl. I thought it made me look Sophisticated.
Oh, funny. They all want to be grown up. When there's so much time.
But I am grown up now. And after next week. Will you miss me?
What? Why, well, yes, of course. I mean, say, I always miss the graduating classes. Heavens, I have a faculty meeting.
What's the matter with you? All you've been doing is walking around in a daze.
I'm sleepy.
She's sleepy. Hey, get off, you horse. Climb up. Will you? Oh,
What is it, Marie?
What is it?
Show it to us. Come on.
It's a picture of a man.
My glasses. My glasses. Where are my glasses, young ladies? I can't see without my glasses. Where
Here
are
are
they?
your glasses, Frau Wimmer.
Now, who did that? Shh. Who did... I shall report this entire dormitory to the Herr Director.
Anna,
Oh, Stephen.
I'm looking for you.
Really?
I've been thinking about you.
Have you, Stephen?
You know, I've been pretty selfish about this book business. After all, there's as much of you in it as there is of me.
Oh, you needn't thank me, Stephen. I've been so terribly happy working with you.
Oh. Well, now that the book's finished, I'm not going to let the partnership finish, too. You've got to go on, Anna. There are other fields to explore together.
Meaning just what, Stephen?
I mean that we should make our partnership known to the world. Now, will you let me put your name with mine as co-author?
Very grateful to you, Stephen.
Dominica Matte's World History for Advanced Classes. How's it sound?
Sounds very generous. But after all, what I've done is of so little importance.
Nonsense, Anna. It was you who pushed me on and inspired me. I want you to share in any glory there may be.
Thank you, Stephen.
uncommonly silent, Stefan.
No, I was thinking. Next week's commencement. Some of these girls won't be coming back. I shall miss them.
I'm always very sad at commencement myself.
A boy, when he graduates, is still just a boy. But a girl, she shakes herself and stands before you, a full-fledged woman.
Yes.
And you, my learned colleague? Huh? What are you thinking about?
Oh, my mind was far away, dreaming of other springs.
It is better that old men should dream of spring, impersonally.
We'll draw lots. Not me, I wouldn't dare.
Oh, scary. Just the four of us then.
And the one who loses has to ask him. Come on, Marie.
Oh, Marie said.
You have to go and ask him.
Oh, but I can't.
But you've got to. You took the dare.
Go on, Marie. You said you would. Come on now.
I tell you, schoolgirls are fiendishly clever. They'll take every advantage of a poor, defenseless professor and twist him round their fingers.
I'm sorry to interrupt, gentlemen.
Well?
Dr. Dominique, will you dance with me?
I don't understand.
Will you dance with me?
I'm afraid it's not customary. Not customary at all. You should know that.
Sorry.
My dear fellow, weren't you a trifle priggish just then?
You shouldn't have done such a thing.
You've hurt the poor child's feelings.
After all, I am the director of the school.
You might have waited for me.
Marie isn't here.
No, I don't think so. Oh, here she is.
All right, Marie?
Yes.
What happened?
Attention! Salute. 1, 2, 3. Guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lunge. 1. Hold. Recover. 1. 2 calls. 1. Assemble. 1, 2, 3, 4. Salute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In advance. Lunge. Recover. Retreat. Hop. Lunge. 1, 2. Redouble. Escape. 1. Lunge. Recover. 2 calls. 1. Assemble. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lunge. 1. Hold. Recover. 1. 2 calls. 1. Assemble. 1.
What is it this time, Stephen?
4.
It's my fountain pen. I have 3, and I can never find one.
In classroom B.
Oh. I shouldn't like to lose this. It's the one you gave me at Christmas. I'm very fond of it.
Thank you, Stephen.
I don't know what I'd do without you, Anna. I should never have a fountain pen. Or a handkerchief.
Or remember to eat a meal.
No. Or ever publish a book.
Herr Director. Herr Director. Something terrible has happened.
Well, what is it?
Well, wait just a moment till I get my breath. I ran all the way upstairs.
Hadn't you better sit down?
Oh, thank you. I'm better now. It has to do with your class.
Well, what is it?
After the examination, when the girls went out, I carried on a little investigation of my own.
In my classroom? How strange.
Please forgive me. It's a weakness, you must understand. During the examination, I noticed the girls were drawing cartoons of me and passing them around under the desk. They always show me with teeth like a horse.
Did you find it in the wastebasket?
I found something else in the wastebasket.
What?
A love letter.
Oh, well, after all, that's nothing.
Yes, but what a love letter. It fairly scorched my fingers.
Gussie, are you crazy? One of my girls?
Yes, one of your girls. Read it. It's disgraceful.
My one and only love.
Starts well.
Perhaps I shouldn't read any further.
Perhaps it would be better if the Herr Director read the rest of it himself.
All right, I don't see why I...
It's your duty as head of the school.
No. I close my eyes and dream of our meeting that afternoon on Castle Mountain. Castle Mountain?
Last week, the day of the school outing.
But I don't understand it.
While the girls and the faculty were in the village, this charming creature slipped away from the others to meet some boy with whom she had a rendezvous.
Could that be true?
Unfortunately, it looks that way.
Any signature?
No.
The girl who wrote that letter must be brought before the faculty and punished. Have you a pen?
No.
Very well, I must manage like this. It is your responsibility to the trustees of our school and the parents of our girls. I presume you'll let me know when the faculty meeting will be.
Yes, your handkerchief.
Thank you.
Only last night I was congratulating myself that we'd reached the end of the year without... Now this thing pops in our faces.
If it's as serious as the letter indicates, do you think we can keep it quiet?
With Gussie on the trail, and our delightful humanitarian, the mathematics professor? No. They'll demand we make an example of the girl. Do you recognize the writing?
Let's see. I'm not sure. I've just been going over some of the examination papers, but I don't think that...
Oh, I hate to do it. I suppose we must. No. Here. No, I like it. It isn't the same. Wait. I think we have it.
Mary Claudel? Oh, no. Oh, no, she couldn't have done it.
Mary Claudel, you sure? Yes. Yes, the same writing.
Salute.
Please send for her.
2, guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Speak. Lunge. Recover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guard. 1, 2, 3, 4. In advance, double. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 2 calls. 1, assemble. 1, 2, 3, 4. Marie Claudel? Report to the Herr Director's office at once.
Herr Director sent for me?
Yes. You know why I sent for you?
No, Herr Director.
Think for a moment.
Well, I've been thinking.
You've done nothing during the past few days that is unworthy of you? What excuse have you to offer?
We drew lots. We meant no harm.
Who drew lots?
The girls. And the one who lost had to ask you to dance. I wanted to apologize.
Oh, that incident's forgotten.
Then why did you send for me, Herr Director?
Do you recognize this writing?
No.
Look at it carefully.
Where did you get it?
Never mind that. Did you write it, yes or no?
No, I did not.
I want the truth.
I did not write it.
This writing checks letter for letter with your examination paper.
But I did not write it.
Sit down. I'm going to dictate something to you. My one and only love.
Oh, please.
Right. I can think of nothing but that beautiful moment when you held me in your arms. I order you to write, Mary.
I can't. Oh, please don't make me.
Then you did write this.
Yes. Oh, I'm so ashamed.
How could it have happened?
Surely you don't believe that anything like that really happened.
Then why did you write this?
But it isn't a real letter.
What is it then?
How can I explain it to you? Well, here, inside this world, I'm still a schoolgirl. But the moment I step outside, I feel life around me. I'm with the world. I feel like other people, dream like other people. That I'm not a schoolgirl. I'm a human being.
But this isn't something out of your imagination. It's real.
Well, the letter is real, but what it says is not. The only true thing about it is that I'm in love.
Yes?
And in my dreams, I've been in the embrace of the man I love. Yes, that's the truth. But what you accuse me of, I'm not guilty.
And who is the man?
Don't ask me that.
You must tell me, who is the man?
But I can't answer.
Very well. I shall take your refusal to answer as a confession. You will appear before a faculty meeting at 5:30. You all know why this conference has been called. According to our rules, any member of the faculty could demand investigation of a student accused of serious irregularity. Frau Professor Wimmer has made that demand.
And I agree entirely with Professor Wimmer.
Too bad you two didn't meet 20 years ago.
I beg your pardon.
Gentlemen, please. I prefer not to take any part in this investigation. I'm only here to see that justice is done. First, I shall ask for a report on Mary Claudel.
For the year 1935 and 1936, Mary Claudel has stood very high in her classes.
We are not here to judge Marie Claudel's education. It's her morals.
Shall we hang the girl or just have her beheaded?
We all know you've never been much of a success in maintaining discipline.
Your wife must treat you very badly. What? I've observed that teachers who are browbeaten at home are inclined to take their revenge in school.
Please, let's not make this a personal thing.
Thank you for your protection, Herr Director, but I don't need it. Attacks like that can't hurt me. I'll admit that my wife is severe with me, but I am also severe with her. We are a severe family. Our severity towards the world springs from our own strong convictions.
I thought it sprang from the gallbladder.
I don't care to answer that.
Go on, please.
Well, after all, we only have this letter. We have no actual proof that Mary Claudel is guilty of any wrongdoing.
I object to the way you are beating around the bush.
Will Herr Dr. Spindley kindly tell us exactly how you would like this investigation conducted?
Have you sent for her parents?
No.
Why not, may I ask?
The girl has no father. Our mother is a hopeless invalid in a sanitarium at Hofflingen.
I suppose that is intended to prey upon our sympathies.
I don't believe the girl's guilty of anything but writing a silly love letter. And it was their own private possession. If anyone's guilty, it's the person who fished that letter out of the wastebasket.
If that is intended
Anyone who pokes around in the garbage can shouldn't be surprised when he finds garbage.
So I am the one to be insulted, instead of throwing out the girl who has contaminated our school.
She could scarcely contaminate anyone. In 2 days, she's graduating.
Apparently, the Herr Director is more interested in the girl than in the school.
It'll be a reflection on the school if she's expelled before graduating.
If I have anything to say to it, she will not be allowed to graduate.
Well, you talk about this girl as if she were a criminal.
The letter admits she had some rendezvous with a man on Castle Mountain. What more do you want? A photograph?
Well, after all, she's 19 years old. At that age, my mother already had 2 children.
Not in school.
Nature doesn't care anything about the location.
You're just trying to keep us from questioning the girl.
We won't hinder you any further. Since you insist on it, you can begin the inquisition yourself. Tony. Please ask Marie Claudel to come in.
Just a moment. Have you ever noticed any boys hanging around outside waiting for the girls?
Well, yes. There's one good-looking young fella that waits every day at the corner.
Uh-huh. And do you know for whom he waits?
Certainly. For Frau Professor Wimmer.
You idiot! That's my nephew.
Well, I didn't say he was your sweetheart.
No. Gentlemen, please.
They want you, mademoiselle.
Don't worry. They can't eat you.
Will you come over here, please? Certain members of the faculty wish to ask you some questions. Dr. Spindler.
Come here. Closer. You're 19 years old?
Yes, sir.
French, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Fond of the company of young men, I presume. You enjoy dancing?
Just as any girl?
Are you wearing perfume?
No, sir.
Don't lie, I can smell it. You must be aware that perfume is not allowed in this school.
Yes, sir, perfume.
What is it then?
Soap.
So, you wash with perfume soap.
I can't see that question belongs here.
Belongs in the analysis of the girl's character. Give me your handkerchief. Frau Professor, will you...
Come here. Wet your lips.
If you please, I...
Wet your lips. Ah, lip rouge. I think we have a rule about that.
Please get on with your questioning.
Do you remember the school outing last week?
Yes?
What day was it?
I'm...
But you do remember being in the village with the rest of the school?
Yes?
At any time did you leave the other girls?
Why,
Tell the truth.
And give me a chance?
Don't dare address me in that tone of voice. Were you or were you not absent at any time from the others?
Well, yes. I took a walk.
Ah, she took a walk. On Castle Mountain, wasn't it?
Yes.
And you were with a man there?
No.
You did not meet a man on Castle Mountain?
Herr Dr. Spindler, your attitude isn't helping any.
Since you refuse to answer, I shall tell you what happened on Castle Mountain. I shall reconstruct your little adventure. You slipped away from the rest of the girls because you had a rendezvous.
That's not true.
You met him in the forest in the shadows, where you felt safe from prying eyes. You were alone in the forest, alone with a man. And all about you, the soft, sweet smell of spring.
No.
He held you in his arms. He kissed you.
Stop. I won't listen to you.
What?
I hate you. Every girl in the school hates you. You always picked on me. You filthy old pig.
I don't
Now, here. I demand she apologize.
You brought it on yourself.
So that's it, taking her side, eh?
Aren't you making yourself a trifle ridiculous?
I intend to see this case through. I'll break down your impudent defiance, young woman. I'm going to send for your mother.
My mother? They're sending for her mother. They're gonna send for her mother.
Perhaps you'd like her to read this letter.
Oh, but you can't. Not my mother. But I couldn't have her know. But my mother is very ill and she loves me. She believes in me. I'm all she has. Oh, please don't let him tell my mother. She graduated from the school and she loved it. And ever since I was born, she dreamed of the day I should graduate too. She's dreaming of that now, this minute, while I stand here. And if you turn me out in disgrace, it will kill her. I know it will.
Rubbish.
I'll resign from the school. I'll go away if you won't tell her why. Oh, please, Dr. Dominic, let me do that.
You think we'd let you resign now? Oh, no. We'll make an example of you. This case is going before the trustees, and your mother will be there to hear it.
All right. I'll explain. But not in the front of all of you. Let me talk to Fräulein Mette alone. She'll understand.
Well, it is a little irregular.
Irregular? It's impossible. Don't you see, this in itself is an admission. What is it that cannot be said in the presence of everyone? Why should one teacher be told?
Perhaps because that teacher's a woman, Herr Dr. Spindler.
And am I not a woman, too?
Why not do as she asks? What harm will it do?
Who is in authority here, the teachers or the pupils?
I'm in authority, Herr Spindler. Very well. Fräulein Matter, we shall await your recommendation of expulsion or exoneration.
Come along, Mary.
And your reason for this?
Oh, sit down, Spindler. Be quiet.
Gesundheit.
Dankeschön.
I'm not your teacher now, Mary. I'm your friend.
It's so hard to say, even to you.
Whatever it is, you mustn't be afraid to tell me.
It was wrong to write what I did, but is it wrong to love him?
But you're so young, Mary.
Young. That letter was something I wished were true. And in writing it, I seemed to make it come true. You know how it is, Fräulein Mette. When you hope for something, and even though it seems impossible, you keep on hoping and hoping.
And that hope keeps you alive. I know.
I can't tell him, don't you see? But I knew that you would understand. Seems silly to you. Maybe you want to laugh, just as he probably would if he knew.
No, darling, I don't want to laugh.
And you'll help me? My mother mustn't know.
She won't know. You wait here.
You understand so well.
Everything's gonna be all right. You and I've got a secret between us.
come to anger with me, Fräulein Matte? For loving Stefan Dominic? No, Mary.
$5 minutes, eh?
5 minutes and 43 seconds.
Your recommendation, Fräulein Matte?
Child is no more to blame than I am.
And the letter?
Yes, the letter. How does she account for that?
It was merely a literary composition.
You ask us to believe that?
There is no moral wrong here, Herr Director. Mary merely wrote a poetic letter to an imaginary friend.
Was that her explanation? I mean, is that what she told you?
I don't believe it.
Nor I.
Either she has hoodwinked you into accepting her lie, or you're her confederate. I still demand that this case go before the trustees and that the girl's mother be sent for.
The child has done nothing wrong, Herr Director, believe me.
I believe you.
You refuse to back me up?
I refuse.
Then I'll go over your head. I'll go to the trustees myself. Let them decide who is right and who is wrong. The girl's mother will be sent for.
Meeting adjourned.
Did you hear? They sent for Marie Claudel's mother.
Oh, they sent for Marie Claudel's mother.
No.
Oh, it's a shame.
Is there anything we can do to help?
The pigs.
They're sending for my mother. Oh, that's terrible. Your mother graduated from here, too, didn't she?
Let's go down to supper, darling. You'll feel better.
Oh, I couldn't.
What are you going to do?
I don't know.
Hurry, ladies, hurry.
We better go. We'll see you later.
Oh, I haven't any appetite.
Who did that? I shall report this matter to the Herr Director. March!
I'm worried about Marie.
Why?
She wasn't at supper. Oh, Stephen, I'm afraid. The state of mind she was in, she might... Now think. When did any of you see Mary last?
Not
Since when?
Not since she heard they were going to send for her mother.
Herr Director, I just saw her going through the gate. She was crying.
Why did you stop her?
Well, am I a policeman? Anyhow, there's enough people picking on the poor child.
Lightning. She was always afraid of lightning.
It's a little late to think of that now, isn't it? The child's out there and we've driven her out.
There's no necessity for melodrama, Fräulein Matte.
You talk like that after the way you behave. We're supposed to train young girls to prepare them for life. And what have we done? We've suspected her of something the child doesn't even know about. We've sown a sense of guilt where there is no guilt. And now she's running away from us. She's running away from the people that she should be running to. She's cold and wet and frightened and in danger. And Stefan?
Stefan? Oh, now I see the cause of your alarm, Fräulein Matte. For whose safety are you concerned, hers or his? You will apologize for that.
I will not. You're a cruel, vindictive beast, and you deserve much more.
Thanks. I'm Dr. Dominic from the school. Have you a telephone?
Yes, Herr Doctor.
Call the school. Ask them to send a car.
Yes, Herr Doctor. The line up. I think she's down.
Go to the village. Call from there.
Yes, Herr Doctor. Try things in the other room.
Thanks. There. Now, don't try to talk. Car should be here any moment now.
I'll be sorry when they come for us. I don't want to go back.
Don't worry, Mary. It's going to be all right.
I don't mean that. I mean, here we seem so far away from the wood. And it's so perfect. Just being with you.
Who is the man?
What?
Who was the man you wrote the letter to? You wrote that letter to me.
Yes. Oh, I've been in love with you for such a long time. Oh, Stephen, tell me you love me.
I must have loved you all the time. But I always thought of you as a child.
Oh, Stephen, I do love you so terribly.
Oh, it's you.
It's me, Herr Director. I brought the car.
Don't forget to bring me my bathrobe and slippers in the morning.
No.
How about a little schnapps?
Stefan, your clothes. You must be drenched to the skin.
I'm all right. Look after Mary.
Yes, of course. But you know, you've got to be looked after, too. A hot bath.
Oh. Please see she's put to bed at once.
Come along, Maddie.
Good night, Stefan.
Good night, Mary.
Mary, call him Stefan.
Anna.
Run along to room C. It's warmer. I'll be up in a minute.
So you knew it before I did?
That she loved you?
Yes. I can't understand why she should tell you and yet be afraid to tell me. Women in love are amazing.
Yes.
But me, middle-aged, schoolmaster, I just can't believe it.
She's the loveliest child I've ever known, Stefan.
Yes. Yes, and yet somehow she's not a child, she's... I don't know, I can't explain it.
Why should you try? Some things need no explanation. They just are. Nobody can do anything about it.
Yes. Yes, isn't that so?
Good night, Stefan.
Good night, Anna.
Open. One more, Oh, yes.
Will it always be like this? That I'll never be hungry again as long as I'm in love?
Well, I think you may get your appetite back in a year or two. Now, you go to sleep.
I want to sleep. Because then I can dream it all over again. The way he looked at me.
It's enough, Mary. You go to sleep.
I'm sorry. I talk too much, don't I?
Oh, darling. Forgive me. I shouldn't have spoken to you like that. It's only natural that you should want to talk about it.
You're tired too, aren't you? More tired than I am because you were waiting. And waiting is always the hardest part.
Just go to sleep. Storm's over. Tomorrow will be beautiful.
Yes. Tomorrow will be so beautiful. Would they be surprised if they knew that letter was written to you?
I still can't believe it. In a few moments, Mary, I'm going to ask you to marry me. But first of all, I must remind you of something. There are 18 years between us, and that's a great many, my dear. We must be honest with ourselves about that difference. You thought about it at all?
Very much. Girls of my age think very clearly, Stephen.
What have you thought?
But a few years are nothing when people love as much as we do.
Then you will marry me.
Of course. Bye, Stephen. For a little while.
Come in.
Well, Stefan, graduation tomorrow. Out go the girls to begin life, and you and I, well, just 1 year older.
I have something to tell you. In the strictest confidence.
Of course.
I'm going to be married.
No. Oh, my dear fellow, heartiest congratulations.
Thanks. I knew you'd be surprised. Old bachelor like me.
Thank goodness you didn't wait too long like me. Wedding bells instead of school bells for a change, huh? Well, when is it to be?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet?
I want to ask for advice. Huh? Do you think a man my age is foolish to marry a girl much younger?
She isn't so much younger, is she?
Why, yes.
Well, after all, what do a few years matter? Anna is a fine woman.
Anna?
Yes. I guessed your secret, didn't I?
Alain Mate. Alain Mate.
Tony, will you see that my trunks are taken to the station tomorrow?
But you said you were staying here this summer to work with Dr. Dominic.
No. No, I'm going away.
But you will come back next fall.
I don't think so, Tony. I think I'll probably spend the winter in Vienna. You see?
Yes, I see. Please forgive me, Fräulein. But it is Marie Claudel that has come between you and Dr. Dominic.
Tony, you mustn't talk like that.
But it's true. And after all the years you wasted loving him.
Please, Tony.
You don't think I have seen. Oh, Fräulein, if some little thing could have happened to make him see, because he loves you, only he was so blind.
He loves Mary Claudel.
Loves her. It's only this spring, just infatuation. But that will pass. I know. And you must not go, Fräulein. The Herr Doctor needs you.
But I must, Tony. After all the years of working with him, loving him. I couldn't stay here, Tony. I couldn't stay here and face all those memories.
Oh, Fräulein.
Thank you, Tony, for being so kind to me. Keep my secret, won't you?
Always, Fräulein. Always.
Thank you, Tony.
Mademoiselle, the Herr Director wants to see you.
Thank you, Tony.
Oh, it seems years since I've seen you. Why have you been avoiding me? All last evening and today?
I've been frightfully busy.
Let me look at you. Darling.
No, please.
What's the matter?
Oh, you'll hate me for it. I hate myself. But I've got to tell you the truth. I don't love you. I lied when I said that. Lied to save myself. Because I was afraid you were going to have me expelled. I did not know you take it so seriously. I'm sorry.
Just a schoolgirl's joke.
Schoolgirl joke?
Oh, I can see how funny it is.
I'd give anything if it had not happened.
Why? The trick worked. You're going to graduate. I congratulate you, mademoiselle. Come in.
Marie! They told me I'd find you here.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
This is my fiancé, Dr. Dominique, Monsieur Feller.
How do you do?
How do you do? I was just saying goodbye to one of our cleverest pupils.
Jack, we must hurry.
You'll excuse us, please.
But why did you introduce me as your fiancé? That's a fine way to treat a poor cousin who drove all the way from Paris just to see you graduate.
Pardon me, Herr Director. They're waiting for you.
Very well, Tony. Thank you.
Well, it's a long story. Perhaps one day I'll tell you.
Graduation is a milestone which marks a definite stage in your journey through life. It marks the end of a certain cycle in your existence and the beginning of another cycle. For your friends of the faculty, it marks a cycle too. We must stay in our smaller world while you go out to a larger world and a wider opportunity. For these 4 years, we have guarded you, worked with you, watched you grow from childhood to young womanhood. And now that you are leaving us, each of you will carry away something of ourselves and will leave behind a vacancy, small or large, according to our interest in you. That can never be filled.
That is very funny.
Shall we dance?
Yes. What will it take to cheer you up? A diamond bracelet? 1,000,000 francs? Or a dance with me?
I don't feel like dancing.
Have a drink of champagne. Or maybe I could entertain you with a few card tricks.
Mary, will you dance with me?
Steph.
I went to your house. Your mother told me I should find you here. You ran away from me once before. But what you told me that day was not the truth. Look at me.
No, please. Why did you come here?
I had to. It wouldn't work out any other way. I knew it. And Anna knew it. Isn't it strange how professors can be so pitifully stupid? It's taken me all these weeks to find out that the only answer to the problem is you.
I could have told you that.